What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ LiftOFF with the JP Way, and you don't want to miss this flight. Today I have another one for you, 3 transitions. I'm gonna go ahead and show you them in real time as an example, then we'll go ahead and break them down one by one. Not gonna do much talking, you already know how it goes. Let's get into it. All right, DJs, I'm going to go ahead and quickly break down these transitions, starting out with the echo and the backspin transition, which are both combined. As you can see, I have my echo set to 1. And the only things you have to really remember for this particular transition is you're going to activate the echo, whether that be on this particular mixer or you're activating it on a controller, and you only have Serato effects or whatever software you're using. You're going to actually activate it at the same time that you do the backspin. So that's one thing to remember. You're doing them at the exact same time. The next thing to remember is I personally like to keep it just on 1 beat echo, and I like to count 4 beats back. So if you're counting in beats, there's 4 beats in every bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a bar. So 4 beats before the actual song comes in, that's when you're going to activate it. And then you're only letting the actual song that you're transitioning out of, you're only going to let it go for about 1 bar. And when I say let it go for 1 bar, this is exactly what I mean. I'm going to count it with you, and then I'm going to show you what I mean. You can hear in there how you can kind of hear some of the song actually playing. You just want to get the backspin. So after you pull that platter back and you activate it, just let the first beat, so the first beat of that backspin, you're going to leave the volume up, and then you're going to take it down. Okay? And then also remember, you're bringing it in 4 beats before the other song actually begins. And that'll get you that perfect transition. All right, so now let's move on to the second transition. All this includes is a little bit of reverb and a simple scratch pattern to transition out of the song that you're transitioning out of simply. So the things to remember with this particular transition is it's going to take place on the 4th bar in the 2nd beat. I personally like to do this particular transition, or you're able to do this transition on any song with a clap or a snap or a snare on beat 2 or beat 4. So I'm going to count this with you and show you the transition at the same exact time. So let's get into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2. So that's exactly what the scratch pattern actually sounds like. So let's pretend this is the 4th bar, and beat number 2 is going to be this clap right here. This clap is going to be beat 2, where you're transitioning out of the song. All you're doing is simply this. Once you pass the clap, you're going to let the clap actually play. So it'll be like this. As soon as it passes that clap, you're going to close your crossfader and you're going to pull the platter back. Then you're going to let the platter go, open the crossfader, catch it, close the crossfader again, pull the platter back. So far you have it sounding like this. Okay, again. Again, we let it play one time, caught it, closed the crossfader, pulled it back, let it play again, let the clap play again, close the crossfader, bring it back. I like to open the crossfader 2 more times and let the clap play 2 more times. Okay? So to do that, you're pretty much starting with the crossfader closed, letting the clap play, and you're gonna let the platter go, of course, so you can let the clap play. So you're gonna open the crossfader, catch the platter, close it, pull the platter back, and you can really do any type of pattern that you want to do here. If you want to do a more simple pattern, you can simply do this. That actually might be a little bit easier. If you picked up the pattern that I did, definitely feel free to use that or create your own. But this one's a little more simple. And to hear what that sounds like with the actual song playing, I'll do that one as well. So for the last transition, you're simply going to increase your reverb as well as use your high pass filter both at the same exact time. If you're on a controller, you can just use 2 effects at the same time. But essentially, all I did was increase my reverb and increase the high pass filter at the same exact time. And then as soon as the new song actually comes in, you just fade out the song. So that'll sound simply like this. Here we go. Same time.
Where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas.
All right, DJs, I hope you all enjoyed learning those transitions. Definitely 3 crowd pleasers, so definitely try to fit those into your DJ sets whenever you can. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see a transition series where I'll break down all of the transitions that I know. I'll even learn some new ones for you guys and just simply break them down one by one in separate videos. But other than that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content. I'll definitely be dropping another scratch pattern soon, including more content just in general. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to see everything that I got coming up. I think that's about it. DJ LiftOFF, signing up out of this thing.